I literally recorded this whole thing already, and I realized that I did not hit record. I'm gonna try to say everything that I just said again. I really hate that, bro. I really hate that I can't say exactly how I said it, but damn, it's all good though. So basically, what I said before, I wanted to come on here and share my experience of being 1 month without busting the nut, being on semen retention, and like my experience and shit like that. Basically, what I was saying before, I feel like my journey was pretty easy all the way up until like from day one. Well, actually, day one was not easy, but I'm saying like from day 1 to day 20, it was like bearable. It was cool and shit like that. What I noticed along the way is like, number one, like whenever I go to sleep, like my dreams, like I be like aware as fuck. I be thinking that shit really happened. I mean, it did happen in another dimension, but like I be so aware in my dreams, bro. Like when I wake up, I can like literally tell you what the hell happened. And sometimes like it'll be 6 hours then pass by and I feel like that shit had really happened. I'm like, hold on, I have a deja vu moment. And I'd be like, bro, did that happen in here? Or type stuff. Like that's one thing I did notice is like I feel like you're gonna be more aware in your dreams. As far as female attraction goes, I feel like this shit is a bunch of bullshit, me personally. Maybe I wasn't paying attention like that. But I did notice like whenever I was with somebody and I felt the sense of being deep rooted in myself, I feel like I get like attention. Like I feel like people I can you know how you feel somebody when they staring at you? Yeah, it's like I can feel people attention, like I'm putting their energy type shit. But it's just from my experience. I can't really say for nobody else. Also, if I'm like looking at the computer or the camera, it's like don't mind me. That's just how I am. Like I'll be all over the place when I'm talking. So don't take it offense or anything like that. Another thing I did notice too, like I had a lot of energy. I'm pretty sure you heard that shit already. Like they tell you, like, yeah, it's true, bro. Like I had so much fucking energy. It's like the shit, like I had more energy like to focus on my goals and shit that I always wanted to do. So for instance, like if I wanted to always do something, but I just never had the courage to do it like that no more. It's like I finally had the energy that kind of like had that final push to look. You say like, bro, go ahead, fuck it. Like for me personally, like I got many things that I've been doing, but for me personally, like just going out trying to like talk to women and trying to get over my like fear of loss and shit like that. I guess like my phobia about that shit. Like I've been doing that, just having the courage. Like even if I just don't go out be successful, just kind of like just going out there assessing the area and just kind of like just talking to people, bro. Like it's shit like that. And then another thing too that I did say before before I knew this was recording, I was saying that the semen that you hold and shit like that shit is a lot of energy and you got to be able to direct that shit. The main thing I was trying to say was whether you have, I don't know if this true or not, but if you have like positive energy or mostly negative energy where there's like traumas or limiting beliefs and shit like that, as well as the positive shit too. It's like all this shit gonna be amped up. Like it's all gonna come to the surface, bro. Like so you just gotta keep that in mind, like as you on your journey. Another thing too, like I started to want to become more fashionable. This is just my experience. I noticed like I just started wanting to like upgrade my style, recreate myself, because I feel like this is what this process is all about. It's just like recreating yourself and shit into the person that you truly want to be. Of course, it's not like how people be betraying on YouTube, in my opinion. This shit just gonna happen. It's like, nah, bro, like I still had to make a conscious effort. It's like I just had that extra, like, push to actually like just pull the trigger and do it. So I would say like being on this journey, I feel like, I guess whatever that you was always interested in, or things that you always wanted to do, or just like finding out more shit about yourself that you really didn't know that you was into. I feel like all this shit is start being amplified and you gonna naturally want to start doing it. It's like you're not gonna have to do it. It's not gonna feel like you have to do some shit. It's more so like you want to do it. It's another thing too, like I started just want to read more books and shit like that, just like feed my mind with knowledge and shit like that, being like more goal oriented, not want to be on TikTok and Instagram. Like you can get all that dopamine and shit from doing that. It's like I started to really get dopamine from like accomplishing like small mini goals and shit. Got a kick out of doing that shit. It's like soon I got done, it was like a release. It's like damn, fuck, like it was good. Like damn, cause like I accomplished something. Like, cause me personally, I'm sharing my shit. Like I've been learning a Korean language. I've been making music. Y'all notice I've been saying this a lot. Making music, and I still been like making edits and shit like that, and whole bunch of other shit. But it's kind of like the main thing. Another thing too, you gonna start wanting to go outside more. You gonna, bro, it's like you ain't gonna want to be in your house like that no more. You gonna want to go outside and get sun and shit. Start getting nature and shit like that. At the beginning of the video, I did say like from day 1 to day 20, it was kind of like moderately easy to like the first 1 to 8 days, it was difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying like getting past that from day number 8 to like day 20, it was good. You know, smooth sailing. Like, so if I have any urges, like, you know, I just do some push-ups, or like I jump into a project, or I just walk around kind of like, you know, till I can calm myself down. But I don't know, it's like when I got to day 20 and up, it's like my urges is just starting to be more intense. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? My trauma and shit really started to come to the surface and really started to like pester me and shit like that. And you know, I was dealing with that shit and whatever, and it's like I come close to some relapsing experiences and shit like that. And what I noticed was, it's like, it's just about building that relationship with yourself, bro. Whenever I got close to that shit, I low-key kind of feel bad. And then to one day, like I end up relapsing on day 30. And it's like when I relapsed, I didn't even feel like shame or bad or anything, which was fucking wild to me. This shit was weird. I was expecting to like go into like a downward spiral, but I didn't really know how to feel about it. I didn't know. I was like, oh, I kind of just went on about my day, and then I just went to sleep, and I woke up, and then I just thought to myself, man, it's really about like building with the relationship with yourself, not really kicking yourself when you down, bro. Because I feel like that's when shit really count. And I feel like while being on your journey, like focusing on building that relationship and that trust with yourself, it's like when you do end up relapsing or not, it's like not kicking yourself while you already down, bro. And then too, like before then, it's like on day 20, day 30, I feel like I don't know, subconscious, I feel like I was starting to have like a bad outlook on sex. Like, damn, this shit isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I feel like this is bad, you know, like kind of like looking at it in that light. But I feel like it's just a part of the process, knowing that this journey is not a linear curve, a linear process, like going straight up, just going like a straight up slope, but it's more so like a collection of patterns where it's just like going up and down until over time it's like gradually going up. And I think it's about the journey, grabbing the wisdom and the tools that you can use for your next experience, bro. Like your next experience, your next challenges or battles that you might have. And yeah, just taking that shit and moving along against the process with that. Not against, but across the process. And then I wanted to show y'all too what I was talking about, the linear curve. I said this in a previous tape. But yeah, it's kind of like stocks, bro. You see like how stocks, I don't know if this focus, I ain't got my OBS up. But yeah, you see how like it's going up and down, but over time it's going up. That's kind of like how we gotta, honestly, you can just take that as life, to be honest. Cause I've been through a lot, so I can definitely vouch for that concept, bro. Also too, it's just rebuilding shit back stronger and better, having a stronger foundation when you come back for it. But yeah, I kind of just want to share my experience. Hopefully I said everything I could say, because sometimes like I forget, like damn, I should have said that. That's basically like my main point. Trust the process.